Are you feeling a lull in your research recently? You really don't know what to do, where to go, and you just kind of feel lost? I've been hearing that a lot lately from some people. Well, I've got a tip for you in this episode called Back to the Beginning, so stay tuned. So, as I was saying, if you find yourself in a lull, here's a tip for you. Return to something that originally got you interested in genealogy and family research. I saw a post on Twitter recently where a lady said she will return often to a trunk of heirlooms that will hopefully help her give direction and guidance. And she said every time she returns to it, she always comes up with something new to research or another idea. I ended up doing this recently in my own research. I have this little date book that my second great grandma started keeping information written in back in the early 1900s. I know I've mentioned this before in my blog and in some videos, and it is a beautiful old book. It was first written in German because she came from Germany, so she was keeping track of everything in German. Well, then later, as it got shared down through the generations, it was translated into English and more information then was added to it. So it is a treasure trove of information about my family, and it's what originally helped me start putting together a tree in the beginning with dates and just information. And most of the time, I just looked at the English version of it because it's easy to understand. Well, I was hitting a brick wall when it came to the location of where my ancestors came from in Germany. And so I decided, well, you know what, let's take a look back in the German portion of the book and see what I can find there. And wow, it actually had the name of the village written in the German part. It wasn't in the English part. It was just a broad area of where they came from. So by me going back to the actual original German that was written, I was able to track down the original village, and then in turn, I was able to look up documents from that village and trace back a couple more generations. So that really was a tremendous help. But it took me going back to an original source that I had and, looked over it again to get more information. So as you see, going back to the original source that I had really helped me. So what got you into your research? Leave a comment down below, whatever it was. Was it a photo, a family diary, a census record, marriage record, birth record? What got you interested? Whatever it is, get it out. Look back over it and with fresh eyes and just see if anything jumps out at you. Read every little detail. You never know. You might have missed something the first time you looked over it. So that's my 2 cents. We'll see you later.